stand. We kind of have a monopoly on selling fireworks. We know we've had a couple fireworks stands over the course of the past 3 or 4 years now, and let me tell you, people come out of the woodwork to buy fireworks. It's crazy. And prices are already high. The only reason why prices for fireworks isn't higher is because there's other fireworks stands competing for business. And so, same thing goes with lambs. Once a year, people need lambs. Jewish people need lambs in order to celebrate Passover. So the business of selling sacrificial lambs became big business. And so sheep owners would actually move into the temple. They would bring their selection of lambs into the temple. And it wasn't just sheep owners. You see, there was another line of business, and that was the bird owners. You see, there were other sacrifices made throughout the year. And the way that the law said is that if you couldn't afford a lamb or a goat or a calf, then you could bring 2 turtle doves. One for your burnt offering and one for your sin offering. Not for Passover, but for burnt offering and for sin offering. Because birds were cheaper and there were people who couldn't afford calves or lambs or goats. There was another business that was going on inside the temple, and that was the money changers. So a couple of years ago, we go to Mexico on a mission trip. And as we were in Mexico, we were staying in a hotel across the street from a grocery store. And if we wanted to go to the grocery store, we had to walk in, go to the front of the store, and actually exchange our U.S. dollars for Mexican pesos. Because we couldn't buy anything with our U.S. dollars. Okay? Now, one of the things about the money changers is that whenever people were coming, Jews lived everywhere around as well. And as they came, they would come with the currency of the land that they lived in. And they would walk in, and in order to do any business, they had to exchange their currency for the local currency. Well, they charged the surcharge. In fact, they got kind of ridiculous. They charged more and more. If you wanted to change $1, for example, they might charge 10 cents. They might charge 15 cents. They might charge more. I didn't use that analogy, but it was, you give them $1, they give you back 80 cents. Now, it wasn't just for the sake of buying a lamb, because if you come from that far, sometimes it was just easier. We'll just buy a lamb there than to drag ours along the way. But you also had to pay a half shekel temple tax. If you're going to do any worship, any sacrifice in the temple, you had to pay an additional temple tax. So you had the sheep owners, you had the bird owners, you had the money changers. And they were all doing business for the sake of business. Sometimes the sheep owner would say, I don't have but so many 1-year-old males without blemish. So what they do is they select some lambs that might pass for the 1-year-olds. So they bring some 2-year-old lambs. They bring some female lambs. They bring some with spots. They bring just bring a bunch of animals. And when they ran out of, if you wanted the perfect male yearling without blemish, you paid a premium price for it. But maybe, man, I can get one with spots and pay 3/4 of the price to get a discount. I'll do that. So this business, sacrificial animals, is a big business. And the 10th day of the month, that was a busy day. John 12. Verses 12 and 13a says, the next day, which is the 10th day of the month, the news that Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem swept through the city. Catch this. A large crowd of Passover visitors took palm branches and went down the road to meet him. On the 10th day of the month, as traveling Jews are heading into Jerusalem, there are many that brought their own animals. And so I want you to just envision this picture, okay? on the road leading into Jerusalem, you have this convoy. I mean, if you thought I-40 was crazy on Christmas Eve, it's that same kind of idea. The road going into Jerusalem, hundreds and hundreds of families that were making their way to Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover. Many of them had sheep with them, had their sacrificial lamb with them. So as they're moving into Jerusalem, I want you to just envision that Jesus, the sacrificial lamb himself, got onto the back of a donkey and rode down the same road that other sacrificial lambs were riding down. And as the crowd moves out to meet him, that very action is their act of selection. That's their act of selection. According to the first commandment that the Lord gave Israel, the people would select a perfect lamb on the 10th day of the month. And they chose Jesus to be sacrificial. The second verse in Exodus 12 that I want to point to you would be verse 6. It says, "Take special care of the chosen animal until the 14th day." Take special care of the animal until the 14th day. So once you have selected the animal that's supposed to be without spot or blemish, that's supposed to be perfect, you are to baby it. You are to pamper it. You are to make sure that unblemished animal stays unblemished. Special diet. The pen that you kept it in would be very, very, very padded and soft with hay. Ironically, there is symbolism in what we read. In John, it says that the people came out with palm branches. But in Matthew 21, who also tells the story, it says this: most of the crowd spread their garments on the road ahead of him, and others cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road. Why? Because they wanted his road to be soft. And in their actions, what they're doing is they're taking care of the lamb. To go back to the beginning of Jesus' ministry, particularly to the time of temptation, and Jesus is tempted by the tempter. One of the temptations, remember, is that Satan takes Jesus to the top of the pinnacle and says, "Hey, throw yourself down from here, because if you do, it says in Scripture that the angels will catch you up. That what? That you won't even harm your foot on a stone." You know, this speaks beautifully to this idea that Jesus has always been intended to be the sacrificial lamb. And I think that Satan, the tempter, he kind of knew something was up, because God in flesh to the earth, he makes this bold statement: "Hey, throw yourself down, because angels won't let you get hurt, because you're the cared for sacrifice." There's a passage in chapter 11 of John, verses 47-48. Religious leaders are discussing this idea of Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead, and they make this statement. They say, "What are we going to do?" They ask each other. They're wringing their hands. They're freaking out, because Jesus is absolutely stomping their authority by this act of raising Lazarus from the dead. He says, "This man certainly performs many miraculous signs. If we allow him to go on like this, soon everyone will believe in him. Then the Roman armies will come and destroy both our temple and our nation." One of the priests named Caiaphas, he says this in verse 50, John chapter 11. He says, "It's better for you that one man should die for the people than for the whole nation to be destroyed." He goes on to say, he didn't say this to acknowledge that Jesus was the Lamb. His point was that it's better